The selector tool is actually a really unique tool to DanceCuts, and it's this highlighted section here, and this is essentially highlighting what I'm going to keep or alternatively cut out of this song and add to my mix. So I can move this by dragging it left and right, or I can adjust the size by clicking on the edges here and dragging them left or right. I can also set these edges using these buttons here. This is the in and the out point of where the selector tool is. For example, I can move my playhead here and click this button, and it will set that as my in point. We'll call it in, and there's a shortcut for that I on your keyboard. And then same on this other end, I can go to where I want that selector tool to end and press O. And as you can see, that will select that point where my playhead was as the out point. So I'm going to pull this back down to get that selection that I want. And what's cool about this is I can preview this section by clicking this play button here. So you'll see that this will move my playhead to the beginning of this section and play it back. And then I can move this playhead now to the end. And if I hit play now, it's going to play and stop at the end of my selection. For the sauce, I got the recipe. So that way I can preview and make sure I get exactly what I want for my mix, or exactly what I want to cut out if you're going to use that. And I just want to point out one more thing here. When this play button is white and I hit play up here, it's just going to continue to play past the end of the selection, and it'll just play anything that's up here in the selection area. But anytime that's red, if I push play up here, it's going to still be red. It will also stop at the end of that selection. So if it's white, it's ignoring this section, and if it's red, it's going to play what's in the section. But anytime I move my cursor outside of that, it's going to default to that white playback. So just to kind of explain what's happening there. And then last thing here is when I'm done with my selection, if I want to just make more space for my mix tracks down here, I can collapse the selection area by clicking here, which just provides more space for mixing later.